Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to LCS VoD review. This is going to be the last LCS series, potentially for IMT and all of the regular season, as Dignitas, they dropped a game, so everything was kind of settled in. That said, we're going to go over Dignitas versus IMT. Thanks so much if you guys have been liking, commenting, subscribing to this channel. I hit partner today, so I'm in the YouTube partner program. That's all thanks to you. Really appreciate it. You guys can follow me everywhere at CubbyXX. On Twitter and especially Twitch, where I do these live. So that said, let's dive in to see how Dignitas found the 2-1. Man, I was just doing a Blue Otter series, and it looks like Blue Otter just ripped their draft straight from Dignitas with the Zeri open into Renekton Maokai. We let Aurora get through this game. Interesting. Aurora's in, Cassante, MF Bard. Ziggs, no, it's a decent answer in MF. We can pressure it. Bard, we're able to at least pressure Ziggs, though. And kind of play our way out of the Ziggs Maokai chokes, which I don't mind. Should be a lot of early prio for these two. And we can use that to play elsewhere. Also, if we can use that to set Renekton behind early, I actually think this comp can be quite good for IMT. Because then, like, Cassante can maybe turn that matchup. I don't usually like seeing Cassante in a Renekton, but I will say into Maokai Renekton, you do have decent value. And if you have a winning mid-jungle and you can affect top, it's good. So I'm wondering if we see IMT do that this game. I'll be honest, I didn't see this game. I was casting this day. So I was prepping for my cast. Whoa. Okay, showed 5 mid. Bard edge chimes, was able to run away. Yes, the Jat stats. Okay, I actually did kind of see this. I just had it on in the background. Looks like junglers went for mirrored clears. So we got Zin working his way towards bot and not skipping anything. Yeah, it's going to be good for Liquor. I think Liquor's just going to try and get this wave in base, given that he went Blade. I've seen Surdy play Shield and play for the Phage first. But if you go Blade, I do think you need to get this wave in at some point in base, or else you're going to get out-sustained by Shield in second win. Matt's doing a nice job winding Harass and Aurora. You are able to step up and just like QE and find the passive. Okay, Liquor's still doing alright. I saw Castle's actually heading back to Korea, which made me a little bit sad. I thought Castle was better than I expected this year. When I was going through the tape before Castle and Mask came over, I had Mask being the stronger pickup, and that was not the case. Licorice already got the TP out of Castle, so it's Bramble for Castle. I like Bramble into Iceborne Gauntlet. I still feel like Bramble's a little bit fake in this matchup. Dude, what the hell? This should never happen in this matchup. I mean, I was talking about like going D-Boyd, and you have to get the wave in at some point. Why doesn't Licorice base here? Like, you can at least base and match TPs, but I don't know what exactly happened in the top lane. Like, again, you can play that wave aggro and get the wave in and like actually reset. I think that Licorice like completely you have to get wave 3 or wave 6 in. And I feel like Licorice kind of completely mismanaged these waves. Because there should never be a point in this matchup where if you're able to get the waves in all the time, that you get all in. Like, they TP back, you get all in, you're going to burn flash and die. It's really bad. That's really, really, really bad. Alright, so we have Phage and Boots. I don't like that at all. Like, I just paying zero respect to the matchup. This should never happen. I mean, at least his base is good now. Armeo jumped a lot of camps to get up here. I don't think this is the greatest timer. Like, we're still down Renekton. Oh, I didn't see his E. If we're gonna get really out there, by the way, if Castle flashed under the E of Renekton and he did get a second charge, I actually think that there's a play if they can both burn flashes, but not the case. Okay. Nice. It was a BS sword first for tactical, and they match bases, so that's MF's in good shape. Sven's yet to burn TP, so he's able to walk back. It's gonna be a little bit behind the MF, of course, because of Strut, but that's fine. Dude, Licorice is just getting fucking styled on now. I mean, again, like, you get the first kill, you're at a much better breakpoint here. This is, I hate when I see the Thornmail rush, because you actually do have pressure as Cassante if you get Sheen and you get early Iceborne. And well played Castle, but this is really poor from Licorice. I have a lot of bias towards Renekton in this matchup. Renekton should be winning this matchup. You just have to, you either play it, you go, I've seen Surdy play it, where you go D-Shield into the Phage base, or you go D-Blade into 3-wave crash base, and then you fight on the way back. The fact that Licorice went D-Blade, let Castle TP back with Bramble, get all in, like, at 6, that just makes zero sense to me. Like, we were kind of sleeping in this game. Nice. Okay, good from Dig. I mean, this is so fucking greedy. Like, why? What kind of info do we have to go for this? Oh, that's really bad. I mean, nice play from Dig, but Jesus. I mean, I can't really blame Armeo here, because... I mean... Oh, it's bad. Maybe we can think of an alternative solution. Grubs to go to Dig first, so we're trying to contest. Yeah, I just don't know why Mask goes for this. That's just really bad. Okay, that's inexplainable. Yeah, 6 Grubs to Dig. Alright, cool. Like, why? I mean, you gotta flash that too if you're Mask. Like, you're going up against Ziggs not. Huh. Sorry. I didn't see lanes out of the replay. Actually, Ziggs into Aurora should be good. If Aurora's down alt, too. This should be a good matchup. I actually like this choice from Dig. I mean, I think it's a little bit tough for Renekton, but if Renekton kills that... I do think they can, like, swap things up again here. But they are getting their solos out into a lane early. Just Jensen loses flash. I don't think Jensen should have went to, like, tickle that turret. I know he's going to get help now. I think there's an alternative here. Because, like, Sven wants to base, too. I think all the waves are in here for Dig. If Dig have a team base, they can pick their lane assignments here. I want to see a team reset here from Dig. I think Jensen's playing because his cold pops in 2. But if Dig reset as 5, or, like, 3, they can pick the lanes they want. I like the idea of this point of the game of actually having Ziggs into Aurora. If Aurora's down alt, I don't think that Ziggs can be pressured at all. Like, you should get pressure, or at least, like, at worst, halvesies that lane. Which, I mean, that's very pro Ziggs. I don't know. We're group shoving that. Yeah, and like, oh, Jensen's down flash and just left in that too long. So again, like the Dig's in a bad state here because they like right now they didn't swap everything back. They like Jensen and Licorice should have based after they got these 2 waves in and swapped the lanes back. I mean, okay, Jensen has a massive fucking buy. I mean, that's got to be the one reason why they kept it like that, right? Like, even now. Oh, why didn't Licorice complete? Like, they have to fix the lanes this way. And Jensen heading back top for me is bad. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Licorice. Oh. Yeah, they missed their window. I'm actually fine with them team pushing that lane and then Jensen resetting. I mean, there's a world here where, like, Croc could pick up this wave and then UTP top. No, it's not good. Yeah, I don't know. I think they just missed their window when the Drake was taken to get those 2 waves in and then reset then. They would have kept their tempo and they would have picked the right lane matchups. Would have been good. He was playing for Bork and then they leave Jensen in, like, the one lane he can't be in. Why? Like, they just sack turret for free to take Rift? Why? I don't like this. I know I'm talking about a non-playoff team here in IMT, but, like, why are we doing this? What does Mask get from this? We get Rift, but Castle doesn't match with the TP of his own because he can't because they're playing Rift. If he TPs, then it opens up Dignitas entirely to go contest this Rift. I think they want to deny Rift because it's 6 grubs, but I don't know. They sack a turret for this. So, like, you're trading kind of even? I don't know. Like, you're giving them gold now for gold later, and you don't take top from this. So, like, Mass not being able to take top outer. They should get it afterwards, but oh no. I mean, now they have double TPs. Licorice TPs kind of in Narnia. Alright. I don't know. I see from Jensen. Nice combo from Armeo. I mean, Isles is here. It doesn't have ult yet. Nice combo from Armeo. Alright. We'll give it to IMT. Good overload. They got mid prio and they have bot prio. Like, they make a good player. This is good. It's not good. I mean, Castle doesn't have to play for this turret. Like, they're already winning. He should be out. If they don't see Malachi, he cannot step up like that. He needs to be out there. If he's out, he's out. Like, if he saves R to, like, get over a good wall. Ziggs tries to take mid off this. Good rotation from IMT. This is good from IMT. Okay. Nice W. That's good. That was actually well played. Good job, IMT. See both teams get pretty greedy for turrets. Yeah, I mean, Castle's too far up there, for sure. But good recovery. I like the quick base after top. And they get a play from it. I'm glad they were kind of rewarded with that. Also, using MF strut to, like, actually cover the map is quite good. Yeah, when MF gets prio, she can interact with other lanes so quickly. It's really good. All right, good job. Actually, that was actually really well done from IMT. Oh. Okay. That's a decent bait from Licorice, honestly. I still don't think Castle should be there, though. He does get a lot, but yeah, I'm kind of with an arrow. Like, why are we there, bro? We're trying to game. Oh my god, Ole. He's him? Alright, well played. What? New champ moment? Guys, it was a new champ moment. Alright, that was poor. That was poor. We will ignore. We will choose to be... Oh, no. Not the map. Yeah, I mean, Castle just cannot play this wave. Like, the conditions to play this wave are terrible. Alright. And we're blowing everything. Why? Why? No ult, no flash for drag for what? Yeah, that's a new champ moment. Actually, Aurora MF is kind of fun. Yep. Nice ult from Sven. Good flash from Tactical, too. Oh my goodness, that's not good. I mean, was it good? It gets a lot. Oh, Masters doesn't do shit in this fight. The Maokai ult was good. What happened here? Oh, I think our Armeo's ult wasn't... Like, it kind of knocks Spica into a really good Maokai... Oh, wait, no. Maokai ult was just good. Okay, it's cast here. Okay, sorry. I'm fucking trolling. Good angle from Licorice, honestly. We'll chalk it up to that. The Croc wasn't marked by Cassante. So, I think if anything, I think Castle's the one that's mispositioned here. They see Croc here. I know that there are a fuck ton of pings. Croc is on a word right now. See that? Sorry. Do you guys see this? So, Croc spotted here. So, I think Castle, by that logic, is in a bad spot. I see Renekton now on my screen. I think once we see Renekton, we need one of these two to actually, you know, go take care of business. I think there's an angle, like, if Castle were to pull Renekton this way, you can actually find Sven to post Bard ult. So, I'm gonna leave it up to Castle. I don't know. I think Castle kind of needs to be frontline. Maybe it's just on Bard. Like, what does Ole do here? I mean, he finds a nice stun on the Jensen, but, like, Licorice just eats the backline alive because no one deals with him. So, Licorice was ignored, and that's not good. It was big Croc gaming. Yeah, someone needs to mark Croc there. I'm kind of split. I think Ole just needs to save Q for it, but Croc did have stun or flash, but like still, as long as Q connects, it's fine. Yes. See that ward? Like, Croc spotted here. I don't want zoom out. I wish they'd actually show Croc. Croc broke the fight. I know it's a big boom doom damage, but no one deals with Licorice. It's a nice angle from Licorice. But I feel like that's really illegal that he got that, you know? Like, again, there's an angle here where if Castle's up here, like, if we're holding the door here, even if that stun gets off, we can at least W Licorice and ult over here, and we actually have a pretty nice fight for Cassante. With MF, like, actually being able to continue the auto attack instead MF loses our entire health bar, so... Yeah, I think that's a new... IMT just overcommitted on the Wombo combo there. And Tactical out of the fight, so... Going on away together. Nice. Good use of Bradley Cooper. Good use of Bomb Rat. I mean, what are we going for here? Man, Mask was really greedy for wards twice this game. I say by Ole, he healed and locketed. That's tough, though. That's a tempo nuker. I know that they have both sums out of dig, but dig at the map off that. Nice 2v2. I mean, I don't know why Tactical's... Was this spotted? No. I mean, Castle kind of dragged Licorice into the MF, which is quite poor. Okay, this is bad. Okay. I'm disgusted. Get me out. That's not good. That's we can do better in Challengers League than that. Well, let's be real. IMT cannot walk through that choke against Ziggs. Nice by Dig. I appreciate Dig's understanding of that. I also appreciate how IMT just yoink Licorice. They're gonna get a lot for this. Oh. I mean, I think this Aurora, while it does boom boom damage, you're trading yourself for half the health bars of everyone else. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Really, really good stall here by Dig. Yeah, I really appreciate how slow Digger playing this. This is good. And they're just letting IMT fuck themselves, though. Like, how are we not... Okay, Portal... I mean, Portal's up for me. It's dropped to 57, so Portal's up now. 20 seconds. It's got to be less than that at this point. I just SIBO, man. Alright. Another Drake. That's not good. I didn't mention scaling a lot this game. I actually somewhat prefer Dignitas's comp as things go later, because I feel like outside of the R's, IMT has less options. And like Ziggs Maokai, Maokai is just so fucking stupid. This champion is so good as the game goes on. Every level you give to Maokai is worth something, you know? Right, he really benefits from having all 4 of his abilities upgraded. Like, really, really benefits. Dig just have to make sure like, they continue to control fights. I think the IMT playing through bot there is a bit of an oops. Like, best thing they can do is get mid in the river. Oh, wow. Oh, that's kind of fun. It's some good value. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're showing the value of one versus the other. Yeah, the Lockets have been big. Okay, how did we get here? Mask is taking... they spotted on this control word, so they started off that, pretty much. Oh, they spotted the base? Oh my god. Oh, no. I guess we're out of wards, but we should know that we're spotted by a sweeper here, and then we disappear. That's risky. I hate it. I mean, we're still here kind of in time because of barding, but god. Like, for what? Oh my god. Yeah, I really appreciate how Dig's holding fog and vision. That's bad. Okay. Okay, I won out. That's alright. IMT wins this game. It's in the script. Oh man. I mean, Mask can't answer because his TP was burned. Like here. How did we get here in the first place? Like, we don't have either side lane at this point. Licorice kind of caught back up. I think Asante can somewhat play into Croc at this point. Oh, nice. Yeah, Map for War is kind of legit. Zinalt gets a lot of value here. Good path from Castle. That's poor. That's really poor. What is... This is Soul for IMT? Yeah, I mean, I will say... Hexel's, like, not the easiest to apply here for IMT, so I don't think it matters a fuck ton, but it's still Hexel. Like, if we're able to buy space for Aurora MF, that is valuable. And in a fight, that is going to help with that, right? It's not like Dig... I mean, Dig do outrange them by a lot, but... Like... I don't... If I'm Dig, I don't want to give them any sort of comeback mechanics, so I feel like pushing this hard for this is awkward. It is a good Aurora ult. It is a really nice Aurora ult. Yeah, that's a good combo. It's finally a fight, though, where, like, they got tactical with a... Like, we don't have Renekton on our ass immediately, you know? I don't understand why Licorice goes here. I don't know what we're waiting for. If they're, like... I mean... We get an inhib. Just, I don't... Oh my god. This is hilarious. Wait, Dig stole this? I didn't even catch that. That's tragic. I mean... At least they kill Zeri. What the fuck happened this fight? Did Licorice TP back? He did. That's wild. Meanwhile, Castle is just mauling people. Oh, well played. Well played. You over the wall was really good. All right, well, oof. Did we get a replay? Okay, we get a replay of that. Oh, we didn't really get enough time on that. I mean, I don't know, guys. We're gonna skip over and see what happens next. I at this point, I feel like Dig can win sides, or they can at least win the Zeri side. So I appreciate how they're hovering the Zeri side. Licorice doesn't get too much more from grouping. He went Bork. Never mind. Get Licorice on a side. You can get from Bork this game. Isn't there just Randuins instead of Bork? Like, Randuins is so valuable this game. Oh, they found Sven. I mean, well played. Sven's no flash. Yeah, so Sven being here is... I think the W... Castle bounced through the W. He bounced the wrong way, and Castle makes the play. Okay, nice. Well played, Castle. Meanwhile, Zeri is on the sides. Zeri gets this. Okay. IMT gets Baron. Nice. Nice find from Castle. We'll give him that. He over the satchel was... I mean, it's an oopsie on Sven's part, but we'll give Castle some props. Licorice is looking for an angle. He's kind of late, though. All the carries got behind the Maokai. Oh, we'll play Olay. Tactical is QSS at this point. Yeah, alright, so that's one side of the fight. Meanwhile, Castle actually gets on Jensen. Oh my god, Castle? Oh, Castle. Wow, okay. I mean, good game, Castle. Why are we chasing? Do we still win off this? Okay, we do. Alright. Oh, that was a game. Alright, that's game one. Game two. Let's just keep on going through these guys. We ain't playing for much now. Alright, game two. Keeping Zeri first pick. This time we take Cassante into this. Okay. I will say this is where I sometimes like to advocate for Jax, but I think given this top side, Cassante is fine. We're going to use the flex later on. Corki into his ear, Pog. Oh, Rakan's taken away. Okay. I don't think Rakan's a must to take away, actually. I think we can kind of overwhelm Rakan here. I would have rather taken away something else, frankly. Alistar doesn't have a ton of stats. I mean, I think that Alistar ban actually would have been... You get support counter pick, so that's probably why they didn't take away Ali. Kaisa and Callista, I think, are fine bans. Avoid pick. Kaisa going backline. MF again, but we have way less setup for MF this time around. And Not can still play Interrupt. And then we have Thresh coming in, which is not the most useful champion on the planet, but it is Thresh. So this time, instead of handshaking the tank matchup... Oh, we got Smiles playing Thresh. Okay. Let's do another one. I'm going to assume Thresh... We'll see if Thresh went Augment or Aftershock. I think in this matchup, you got to go Aftershock. If Lilia gets rolling this game, it can be hard. Oh, boy. Okay, so we have a lane swap. All right. Just be forced to smite. We get Castle out of the brush, too, which is good. So we're not going to allow him to get any free XP. That's good from... Oh, no. He still gets free XP. He got one only. He only got one. Okay. Honestly, good defense, though. What the Okay, yeah. Pull that away. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's somewhat fine. The only issue with this, though, is that Armeo has to sack some camps that he would not like to sack. But he knows that Lilia is coming for him if he does the red with not. So he's got to... The swap ends up being advantage to Lilia because Dig were able to start their own side of the jungle. All right, well, I mean, well played from Dig. I don't know if IMT can play better defense against us, though, just given the level 1 they have. It's like this does get scouted out. So yeah, I mean, Speaker's just going to get a bonus camp from this. I like how Dig played this. I do like how Dig played this. I think this is good. They guaranteed Lilia gets a lead with this swap. And they're fine with Sansa getting starved out compared to Renekton getting starved out. I think that's fine. Well done, Dig, honestly. Whoa. They stopped the TP? That's crazy. Oh my god. I mean, I'm kind of down for that from Isles. I'll be real. That wins Cassante the matchup. He gets to walk back and has TP advantage? Fuck yes, dude. I am buying my support dinner after that one. All right, well put, Isles. Yep. Showing all the creeps dying in the replay. Ooh. Do we not have this kill? Do we not trade flash for flash here for mask? Really? Nah, okay. That ended up being way better. Good job, Mask and Armeo. I will say, Scouting Mask, the champs that I liked from him, they were the Azir and they were the Jace. We knew our job on those champs. Nice dodge, Castle. Castle's in tough shape, though, this game. His lane's gonna be really hard. He cannot TP back, so Licorice trading like this is really good. It is Aftershock on LA. You get cooked a little bit by not early, just has better trades. Good rocket. Okay. I mean, I really prefer where Dig's at right now, just given the top side. Both Lilia and Cassante are way up. Sven also happens to be up after this swap. We have not basing early, so we're going to have Prio onto Grubs, which should be, yeah, with Cassante TP. Okay, well done, Dig and Toss. I think Digger are doing a nice job of, like, they got a nice lead with the swap, and they're actually playing it out pretty well. Compared to last game where, like, Licorice, I feel like really botched his lane phase is Renekton in the Cassante.
Timing could be great, but like you said, Cummy.
Gooch 633, thanks for the follow. What up, Gooch? Hey, what's up, Pro Guy? Good to see you, man. Good album. Oh, nice W from Sven. I also try to guess the Lantern being taken. I mean, either way, they do win out, so they get both flashes. That's quite good. Ooh. Sven holding on to... Can we get any TP? No? Okay. That's fine. Did I miss the All-Pro ballots? For NACL, you did, but you can go back. I haven't released LCS yet. I'm not going to tweet NACL because we're going to publicly unveil those. I think looking back, I would have made maybe one change my ballot. I think I would have made one change my ballot. Looking back. Yeah, all good. I will tweet my LCS one, though. I feel like I did a nice job on Hotline League explaining why I'd go with IMT for first team All-Pro. I was happy with that. I feel like I have a good argument as to why IMT should be first team All-Pro, and I think that most people think that's going to be the most contested one. I have a good argument as to why he should be first team All-Pro. Whoa. Wait, we just bowling balled mid and found a twofer? Wait, that's actually a little unlucky from IMT, but that's kind of crazy from Spico. Yeah. Like, okay, yeah. Because, like, we just got both their flashes, and now they're just dead. Wow, that's big. That's... this swap from IMT, I will say... I like how Dig, by the way, preemptively, they swapped mid and bot. Because Jensen has TP coming up, so he can't play to these grubs. This is good. This is a lot of what TL are doing with the Corki, Ziggs, and the Tristana that I want to see other teams adapting, so they're catching on. That's good. This was good. So they spot him, and then we just hit this. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, actually, because we're only going to get 2 grubs here, and then we got to fucking run for the hills. So they deny. Oh, and then Jensen TP'd in. Yeah, nice W2 from Spica. All right, this game is really hard. Okay, there is going to TP bot, and they're going to get Sedge. This is really good. All right, well played. I mean, I will say the trade from Isles, this is on the bot lane of IMT for me. Like, I feel like Tactical and Olay, the fact that they lost their flashes in the 2v2, it was a little bit of a lucky ball from Spica, but the way that Dig played it out afterwards and the swap they had going into that was quite good. That was quite good. Yeah, Isles played, he had a nice find in the 2v2. It was off Sven's W, though. Sven hit a W around the minion. Dig season. What's up, Toby? Best of luck this upcoming week in playoffs. I think a lot of fans are more so looking forward to your series than the other one, which feels like it's pretty defined where it's going. Yeah, I mean, this is also... So, like, because of the swap and because Dig prioritized Jensen's XP, this is a really good scenario for Dig right now because Jensen is 2-3 levels up on Castle. He's like a creep away from dinging 9. Doing drafting at the moment. Actually so high for playoffs. That's good. I am too. It's fun when matches mean more. So, like, off the swap and off of prioritizing Jensen XP, Dig's in a really good spot right now for, like, more than just their objectives that they have under the belts. Like, 4 grubs. We didn't really talk about scaling this game. Dig outscale for sure. Like, their scaling is much better this game. They're going to try and make a play on Jensen. Isles is here to answer. Jensen's kind of stuck. Yeah, he's got no flash. His flash was poor. I mean, I think he's stuck, but I just think you do not flash and you die. They don't have TPs here, so I will say, I know that IMT just took Drake, but Licorice is also getting slammed by Mask in the side lane. So, if anything, I think that on this wave, by the way, Dig should have swapped Corki and Cassante back. I know that we're in fog right now. But, like, for me, Corki can get this wave in. And the next one. Yeah, I don't think Jensen should be humping turret here. I think that he needs to back off and they swap it back. They will drop a wave bot, but they're already electing to do that. Instead, Mask, he kills the wave and then TP's back, so they win 2 lanes at once. Licorice ends up walking up for nothing. So, good find from IMT. I do feel like this was disrespectful, though, from Dig. I think that play's never there, and they should have gotten off the map and sacked it and then went elsewhere. Yeah, I know we're going for a plate, just not ours, so. All right. Ooh. So keep in mind that, like, the last Dig power play, they did burn both their TPs. It was a really sound play. Like, I'm super down for that play that they made to get grubs and to get kills. It was good around the map, right? But IMC have had TP advantage, and so they're going to use it now on the grubs with 5. Or Rift with 5. I mean, I'll be honest, guys. I think we can just leave Licorice bot and be okay. We're also in a scenario where I think given the TP timers that we have, Jensen's up first. And down flash, I think that him being down flash maybe is why we don't have him here, but like, we can create a scenario where if we're able to force a TP out, like we could get Jensen on the other side lane for free and just drop that for Rift, which I think is well worth it. So I think like you want the Corki Azir matchup right now. If you have the other matchup, then the Renekton and Cassante will both get crushed. I think Cassante gets crushed worse by Azir. So that's fair. And we're both down TPs, but I think there is a world where like we can at least create a scenario where if they want to commit to the Rift, we get more. This isn't bad right now because Licorice is walking first, but I think that right when we see Renekton TP, we should just have Cassante walk back bot. I would not go mid here. I don't think that you have a fight at this point of the game. Okay. What kind of tools do we have? Mask is down. Oh, we actually have all... Okay. I mean, we're missing bot lane ults. I would play risk averse and try and scale. I think this is still a better power window for IMT, even if we do get a kill. I know we walk away with one and we get mid. I think it ends up being pretty good for Dig, but I think that playing for bot, like bot outer, would have been really guaranteed there. So, yeah, it's just me. Yeah, I don't love this TP from I mean, we're signing up to sack top. That's fine. We do have Grub's advantage, so if we trade even, we trade up. Okay. Does Ven go bot? No. Well, if he went bot, it'd be super fucked, but the play's over. Yeah, I think Dig play for a lot here. I guess Castle's no port. We're just playing 2 lanes. Yeah, I mean, Mask gets a good amount of free time, though, so I'm wondering if we can contest that. I like, ultimately... Okay, so this play is good from Dig, right? I'm not against the play, but Licorice makes no difference being here. Like, we can make this play without Licorice entirely. He walks here. This play is doable without Licorice entirely. So I think putting Licorice top, if we're going to sack it, and having him still be able to interact with this play is the better move for Dig. He does not change anything in this play. So, like, by those metrics, yes, Azir would be getting free farm, but at least Cassante is getting that farm too. And we're shutting down Renekton, which is good. I think, I mean, Renekton's 10, and this push is good. Like, Renekton is light years behind. Both top laners are light years behind. But getting him at level 10 before he gets rank 2 ult's quite good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's hindsight bias saying that Licorice should be top. Again, he has TP, and I know that he didn't interact with that play, but like he can be there, right? We can play out 3 lanes. There's nothing that Mask can really do on the Cassante besides push. So at least we're getting a wave of resources. Yeah, that was a surprising hook. That was a little bit of a reach. Same thing for IMT, though. I'm actually surprised that Mass didn't play for one more wave bot. I know that they have Herald and they want to make a play, and Dragon is up. But I... Okay, I can understand wanting to walk to this, but I think that there is an angle where you can walk back. IMT just don't have control over this. Where are our sweepers? They're stuck behind Sedge. Olay just threw a control word down to die. That's quite bad. Yeah, Olay's control word's bad. Yeah, I wouldn't leave the control word when you're like trying to retake vision. You're trying to actually establish any sort of vision. You just wasted 75 gold. And you know they're going to be on that side of the map given the objective is coming out. Ah! Ah! Aha! Aha! I found it. Mask is strong as fuck right now. I mean, how, like, the fact that we wasted our one control word and we have no sweeper up is so bad. Like, how are these sweepers used by Ole? How is the sweeper used? Why? Rift is down. We're 2 minutes before Drake. Like, why would we sweep on that side of the map? There's nothing to play for. We just saw everyone on top side. Like, we're taking that to take that. We can save it when they base and actually take vision on bot side and then actually play for Dragon. Because, like, what ends up happening... Like, and then we throw that away. That's bad. Yeah. I do think there's a way where, like, IMT can play these 2 waves and actually have it be winning. And they're getting a flash free at Isles, which is quite nice. I'm fine. I'm fine with Mask walking here, but if they have more control over this bot side river, my hypothesis here is like if we actually like had a sweep for this moment, we can actually take this pocket. Dig cannot walk in because they won't have vision. Like that play is no longer there for them, and we might actually have Mask be able to contest this wave plus the next one. I mean, I know that he's here and it would be spotted, but he's playing behind on these 2 waves. And if we're more even on those waves, then like an actual play opens up because, again, Mask is really, really fed right now. So you want to make plays off Mask. But Mask being dragged here, it really, like, and being on vision the entire time really deprios him. Okay, we have the Courage killing Castle again. Castle was in tough shape this game. He was set light years behind. Ole, you can hit this. Ole mistimes this. You have to wait. So see how he flays before? You have to wait until Not starts moving with the Q, and then you can hit the flay, and you cancel it. But because he hits him before, he was just a little bit off, and Isles lives. That should have been a kill. I don't know. I think Castle's play deserved to remain in LCS, but I'll be honest. I would take, depending on what kind of roster you want to run, I think Surdy, Tenacity are very playable in the big league. I think Zamudo... would need some work, but is doable. He has a weird pool, though, too. I don't know. Like, I think they're... top lane is actually pretty good in challengers. Yeah, I mean, I think the only one that's, like, straight up better is Surdy. Hold on. How'd this happen? Zeta today makes me think he's done. I feel bad. I mean, I don't blame him for going home. I don't think he's done. He should go home and practice and be home. I think it's fine, but I think his play deserved to be back. I would like to see him back. We'll put it that way. You know, I don't think he lost a spot in the league, but I think it's really hard because you also have a Latin American team and or a Brazilian team coming in and like done a guest slot, right? So, or I guess Latin America team. Sorry, because Brazil will have their own. Okay, how'd this happen? Yeah, I mean, we just cannot ever hit this. Waves are much better for Dig. This is not a good scenario for IMT. They have to go manicure waves. They don't feel like they can fight. They want to drop. I mean, honestly, like, Castle's just way too far behind at this point. You know, like, they'd be fighting with a top laner down 2 levels with no flash, no ult, and going up against Cassante. They don't have the right setup. Like, I feel like, again, Ole burning that sweeper on top side and then wasting his control word was really bad. They just had absolutely no control over this, and they tried to set up for it, and then they lost Wave's bot, and now they're losing MF. And Dig collapsed really well on this, so I'll give him that. I think Dig played this pretty well, but I think IMT played this very poorly as well. I don't know. We're not seeing Thresh for a reason, guys. Like, that is a power window where Mask is so fucking strong, and the fact that we just can't do anything with it because we have no control over bot or river, like, we prioritize the wrong side is really tough. Yeah, like before the setup, like 2 minutes out. I feel like we used our rotation and not set up vision bot. Like, we just contested top lane vision that just didn't matter at all for the game, you know? Yo, go to the watch parties. Meet people that are in the league too. It's fun. Sorry. I lost. I don't think Castle should be on this wave. I don't know what happened here. I mean, Mask has to take this wave. I feel like Mask doesn't have vision to take one more. Like, we split the mid wave. I mean, we can't play 3 lanes, like, being this behind, but I like our lane assignments are just kind of weird here for IMT. And again, Mask is TP-less with Baron up. Castle at least has TP against Cassante. So the fact, like, we maintained this formation for as long as we did is really weird to me. I feel like Dig just straight up wins from this. Yeah, and then we actually get to make a play on Mask, because, like, we're playing 3 lanes when we're down. Now, this actually ends up being okay for IMT, if memory serves correct, because we overcommit his Dig. Yeah, this is not necessary from Dig. We had a Thickie. Nice pick on the Spica. Really good chain. Spica's just in too deep here. I think how we play the exit, though, is the problem. Like, for me, if Spica sleeps like this and actually exits down behind the creep, he's fine. I think he still gets tactical ulted, but at least doesn't get point and clicked by Renekton. Because that's the issue. We can't follow up because we don't have a wave and get point and clicked by Renekton and die. And Castle actually has a massive, like, re-engage. It's enough to at least get health bars and force him off, so now IMT has tempo, right? Like, that's not all bad for IMT at this point of the game. And use that to get Drake. That's an unforced error from Dig. Oh, they still turn into Drake. Maybe? Smite v no smite. Oh. Actually, we'll play from away. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Dig just don't need to take that fight. I think... What's the alternative here for Dig, then? I mean, just take the dragon, man. Isn't this dragon just free as fuck? You take the Drake, their map's on fire, and then you just get to do whatever... Like, you just reset and do whatever you want afterwards. Like, if you go straight to Drake, they can't respond with Baron. Alright. Alright. Good flash by Armeo. Like, it ensured that he lived and he got Moggs back up. I don't know how Isles got there, because we had the show speak as putting his face in palm. Nice. I appreciate the tactical ult. They make sure they get Baron off it. And Spica's like flashless right now. So that's a good push from IMT. I don't know how Isles got there. It was kind of weird. But well done, IMT. Dig, yeah. They just... That's like a completely unforced error, you know? So. That play wasn't there. Oh, there's... Okay. Bottom left. Oh, it's the flash play. Okay, nice. We'll play it away. I mean, that's one way. I talked about the interaction earlier. How to cancel the not Q. You gotta wait till he starts going to the terrain, not like as he throws Q. Because you can cancel it. It's a short window, but... On the screen, I'm trying to back where she beside. She said, routine the lines. This tilts me a lot. This TP from Mask was really poor for me. Also, like, Castle moving towards Jensen was equally as poor. Like, we're signing up to lose. I don't know. We just lose a TP, and we open up that window where Dig can punish. They did not, but I don't know why. Like, yes, we deny Jensen, but... Can't we just play to mid? I guess someone has to respond to Jensen at some point, but, like, why aren't we based now? Like, if we're actually scared of Jensen, why are we holding this wave? And why aren't we basing now? Where we can at least TP back to the fight if it were to break out. So, again, I think IMT, like, use TPs really reactively and not proactively. I think it really hurts them. Like, this is... Just opens up an unnecessary window. And Castle not covering his 4-stack is poor as well. There's no play under the Corki. You have to cover your 4-stack there. That was almost a really, really big oops from IMT. And now we're down to TP during Baron. Alright, this formation's always fine. Mask gets hooked. That's brutal. And we're going to drop a Zero turret, so we can't flash out of the animation. Good find by Isles, but like that's a brutal mistake. Yeah, and our Sejuani is trying to hold the line against Cassante. I mean, I know Armeo dies for this, but I can't really put this on Armeo. Like, Mask going like that, you cannot allow Cassante to wrap. I think Armeo's Q could have been better. Like, we can just threaten the W here, and then we just also threaten to Q out, but it's poor. Yeah. That's poor. All right. And because of that, we get soul denied. All right. Good dig. It's also a complete dead lane now for IMT that Dig actually farmed out pretty well. Like, Dig are getting so much farm from this dead lane just because IMT didn't close cleanly. I appreciate being positive about Isles being too good. He is hitting the dredge lines when we are positioned illegally on the side of IMT. By the way, I'm fine from this from IMT. Armeo has Mogs, and they got not alt for free. That's chill. It's actually chill. We're going to hit this on spawn. Chill. Well played, IMT. I mean, this is good from IMT. I'm fine with Castle stacking up here. I know he's taking harass. This is okay. We get second Baron at least for free. Dig picked up so much gold off that dead wave, by the way. Yeah, like, actually kind of crazy. Yeah, we didn't need to force that, but it's fine. All right, so I did get one wave out deep. We never deploy. Okay. I don't get why we're holding this way back as castle when I guess this way, like, oh, okay. We should have held the mid wave back. I mean, I think castle just death pushes, but it's fine. We get it synced up here. Hold on. I mean, if they hit Licorice, I think that he takes a lot of damage. Shots was poor. Yeah, they just lose ults now. They get to reset. That's a MF ult's like really big. They still want to play for Drake. It is soul for them. Yeah, so they get soul. All right, sweet. Go IMT. I mean, again, I do think IMT like are outscaled this game. I don't think Mountain matters all too much against Lilia. Like, if Lilia just ramps throughout a fight, like the more items Lilia gets, the better. I think it's really hard. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. There's not much to say about this one. I think Tactical just has to walk north. I'm fine with that Q, by the way. I appreciate Sven cutting him off going north, but, like, you got, yeah, no, you cannot take that. You have to walk north. If they walk north and reset, it's chill, by the way. Olay, like, for me, okay. This Lantern from Olay is actually bad. I don't know why this Lantern's here. If Castle's not playing for this Lantern, it's bad. Now, if he has Lantern up for Tactical, by the way, they can Lantern Flash on Licorice. Like, you Lantern Flash, and you kill a Cassante, and then you have a 5v4, and you get to play the game out from there. With a 0 ult and Flash to end, I think that's fine. Instead, we drop our AD. And an arrow's like, oh no, eh? I think that was the play. I don't know. Like, either way, Tactical cannot go for those autos, I guess, in the end. He's got to go north. If Castle's going to play Bodyguard like this, I think you have to burn, but also I think that IMT have to play in this pocket. Like, if IMT, like, why do they leave this pocket open? If they actually play in this pocket, I think it's better. I mean, you have the opportunity to, like, get collapsed on by Isles. But at least if they're playing in this pocket, then you have the opportunity to actually take the fight up here. I know that this is scary. Okay, there is a Mikhail's on Thresh. I don't get why they retreat down like this, because they just abandon Castle. Yeah, he's going to take a lot. Yeah, now we're just playing mid. I mean, we do have waves, so we can buy time, but... Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Good two, man. Why are we recalling, though? What do we have to buy? What do we have to buy? What do we have to buy? What are we buying? I mean, we're behind in inventories, by the way, at this point. Dig to outscale. We just waste half our Baron on the recall. I don't know. Or a third of our Baron in the recall. Dude, we literally both dig carries are full build because we've had bot inhibitor dead the entire game. We didn't do anything with it. Oh, I don't like when it be like 2 LS build here with like having an Hibs drop is bad, you know, but it was actually so good for dig this game. That is an unbelievable TP. There's never, even with this TP, I understand, like, oh, they're engaging. You never want this fight. Let them overcommit into a 0 turret. Just walk around. You're waiting for Mogs. The fact that Armeo is walking up here, I also find ballistic. Wait for your Mogs. Oh my god. Armeo's down flash. It's Castle's job to stand in front of this, but also the creep dies, and Tactical just doesn't have flash. So I think, like, again, by that logic, we want to play 2 waves and pinch. So Castle not picking up this next wave because he TP'd actually ends up being quite bad. Because, like, we're never giving them angles. So, again, I think this TP from Castle is quite bad. He needs to be on this wave. I'm fine with him killing this, but you got to go back to that wave. Like, this is never a fight. Should we get back to the wave immediately, get it in again, and then we go from there? At least then, maybe we threaten an actual angle. Instead, yeah, nice, really well-timed hook by Isles. So I think Isles does deserve some credit, but, like, come on, that's bad. Also well played by Licorice. Yeah, that's gross. GG's. All right. Last game. Hooray. And then I get to go for a run. My run's going to be late. That's fine. Game fui. Side swap. Deny Zeri. Corky Rumble takes in Cassante, so we're going to opt into losing. Lane swap definitely on the table here for IMT. It is Talia mid into Corky with a Xin, so we don't have a Vi to make guaranteed plays, but we really do want to make plays. Honestly, if we're going to get Talia later on, I would have preferred that we have Vi, but that's just me. Like, we could have went Vi Rakan and actually been kind of piss showing this game. I think this comp is really vulnerable to Lilia. So, I actually, yeah, I would have preferred a Lilia ban over Maokai, honestly. I think we're really vulnerable to Lilia. I think the reason they let it through is, like, there's not enough front line for Dig to run Lilia, and it would overdose on magic damage a little bit, which they're a little bit guilty of, but we're really mobile, and I think Alistar, I always prefer the Alistar in a row matchup. I think Ali's pretty vulnerable this game. We have to be off the races this game from IMT through mid to have a chance, or else I think that we get doused a little bit. Green light. Barrier versus Lilia, no cleanse. Freak season. Oh my god. And we're going Mikhails. Top to bot from each of our junglers. We don't have a lane swap scenario. I think that IMT might have been okay in a lane swap here. I think that they want to try and win bot. It's my gut feeling, but I really value denying XP on Rumble if we're able to do so. And in the 1v1, it's like you're playing against Rumble, you know? Champ strong. They're 2 Giga Chad to lane swap. I don't get the lane swap hate. I think lane swapping should be okay in 10 to 15 to maybe 20% of games. 20 is probably too much. It should be an option in 10 to 15% of games. I actually think it's quite interesting. Just people don't want to think about it. There's like a lot of small things you can do to like min-max that teams like TL are doing, and I find that fascinating. It's elevated thinking, guys. All right, we have TP's burn mid. Jensen's up socks, which is quite nice. And we have, I mean, what? Lilia got super clear. So Lilia's just a little bit ahead. So Lilia's on map first, on Drake, on time. We're clearing towards bot, so it's matched. Isles goes mid here. I actually kind of like this. Like, we're playing Drake through mid, and we're cutting off Mask. Because Mask is out of mana. I like this a lot, actually. I think, I know that there's some changes to Talia. I like that a lot. Like, there's, I think Isles just making sure that Mask can never get involved. Like, he is And now we're just stuck bot. So I think that IMT didn't respond to this well. I don't think this play should ever be available for them to go Drake. And so they waste time for me. They're still wasting time. They're opting into a 3v4. What? All right. Oh my god, Sven. Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, no, we don't talk about it. Yep. Oh boy. Alright, cast Cassante to get Licorice. Flashing what steel caps, curious. Don't usually see steel caps. Not in this matchup. It's not terrible. I mean, it's good in the Xin and Cassante, so interesting. I'm actually really interested if we see some Scion in the Rumble for NACL playoffs. I just think that like that matchup's it's a good game for Sion and then Fearless. There is some value to like picking one-off champions. Set up a Gnar later on, you know. Some teams that will want to do that. Yo, Cubby, how much do you think the competitive scene changes if does a 1v1 Victor? I mean, I hate to say it, that match still could have went Samsung's way. And they still went 0-6. So it would be what, 1-5? Wasn't that the year they got 0-6? Just not synced up. I mean, that like, I know it's no blood, but IMT needs to hit their windows now, so it's quite poor. Pulling it up. I wish they pulled it up to connect with mid. I would love to see Mask like actually drop a wall to cut him off. Where's our wall? Where's our wall? Like, what if we just fucking wall? What if we just wall? Make Spica walk around or burn flash. Like, I think the elongated scenario is not great. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's a reset. We got to kill. Oh, it's no bueno. Licorice not doing shit after TP is fine. I got the wave in top too. That really hurts Castle. Man. It's no bueno. I do like the response Dig had post-play. I know they take this, but giving Licorice that bot wave, having bot catch mid, and then having the Corki go top, they get Corki yeah, like they're able to catch everything and they push out 2 lanes while doing so. That's quite good. And allows them to make this play kind of. Because after Licorice gets bot in, he shifts up. This is good. This is really good from Dig. I think IMT have had poor answers or poor attempts at plays. They do need to make plays this game. I think they've had some poor attempts. So I appreciate that from Dig. I appreciate that. It's good rotation. Dig in game 2 and 3 actually like had some good ideas of how to play around grubs and rotate around grubs. So that's good. That's actually really good to see going into playoffs. I do think that 100 Thieves, like from what I saw in earlier weeks, they just kind of defaulted to fighting grubs. But I think Tomo gives them like a lane that's in much better shape than Meech, and I'm hoping we see 100 Thieves take smarter grub fights. If not, I literally just would put Sniper on Renekton, which I don't think like is their 100 Thieves strength because they will just default to fighting grubs sometimes. So like just take the Croc and try and win the grubs fight, you know? Nice. Can't we beer as IMT? Oh, Isles got around the vision. Good play by Isles here. He saw the ward get dropped because he had a control ward there, and so Mask is a bit of a false on security, and we combo and we take the kill because we're greedy. We're a greedy bastard. Jensen doesn't need that flash, you know? We needed to throw down the auto. Ignite would not have done the job. We cannot open up a window for Jensen to have that. That was our play. We got around the ward. We earned it. Good play, Isles. Okay, GG. Maybe we can space that a little bit better for the Licorice to threaten me, but the health bars are so bad because Spica's just here that it's going to be fine. I think that we could have min-maxed it a wee bit better, though. Nice flash, then. Yeah, this game's fucked. GG's. I mean, this game's just fucked, guys, isn't it? I didn't see this one. I was casting by this point. This really was anticlimactic. I mean, the first 2 games were decent. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay, never mind, maybe? The fuck? What happened here? We return to the scene of the crime? We're not cooldown's up yet as Dig. This is definitely, like... It's a weird fight. It's in a sense like this fight's over nothing, right? Like, our timers are a little borked. And then IMT get back into the map first. I don't mind IMT actually returning to the scene of the crime. At least had OA ult. I think that Xin, like, down no ults in the game is actually really strong at this point. I don't mind it. Nice flick. Yeah, they get a lot off this, actually. What is Dig's answer? Ah. Okay, actually, I think Dig fucked this up a little bit. I would have Jensen's I do think that they can get in. I would slam base, honestly. I think if Dig reset Licorice and Sven, like, by playing to get these waves in, they actually give IMT the map after this. Because they gotta respond to top wave. IMT will be on mid wave with Jensen. Jensen insta-based. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I think if Dig insta-based the team, they might be able to, like, actually get in this area first. Because when I paused the play, we had 28 and 16 on the death timers. So if it's 7 seconds to base, then we can beat him here with ports. And Mask is at 1 too. So what here? Yeah, just about. Mask just spawn. So if we don't play these waves, I think that if we base first, we get to them, we can be ahead of the play, and then we can actually take this control and use that to try and stall out to get this shit back. Because Mask has to respond to top, so for me, like, they get it. Yep. It's like tactical, just matches now. I guess Jensen's first on mid. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't see when we get out of here. Like, we're just caught with Jensen catching bot. And Mass just... They just find the cow with... Yeah, Castle's here too. Wow, they fucking sent it down here. Castle TP'd. Oh, okay, I actually appreciate that. So I think Isle's, like, probably just in fog, reached a little bit too much. Also, I know that Isles went for the like, new Mobies. I think Steel Cap's actually decently valuable this game against Zeri, Xin, Cassante. I think Steel Caps bring a added, like, I actually am pretty down for Steel Caps and Cal. But that's fine. I just don't think, like running with Rumble, like, I don't think Rumble's the champ like you want to completely, like, interact with in topside, like, versus Cassante, you know? Oh my god, you just get dubstep ignited? Pog. Alright. I will, like, I know this against, like, IMT, and, like, it is a 2-1 on paper, but legitimately, I think that the way that Dig played around the second grubs, like, game 2 and 3, were quite promising. They actually had some really good solutions in this game. I think that their mistake in game 2 was really stupid, and if they don't do that, like, the game's in much better shape. Like, I know that they were down bad in that game, but also, like, IMT blundered so much, like, they weren't really ever at a threat of losing. Oh boy. Yeah, you also can't keep these boots up against Talia. Talia, like, inanimate damage, just so fucking ridiculous. It's a hard game for IMT at this point. Like, they just missed their windows. Oh. How'd this happen? Oh, that's not good. Good find, Isles. I mean, Isles been hovering Jensen the entire game. Like, at some point, you know, you'd think they'd figured out. I'll be honest. I like the insta-flash. It's a good re-engage. Oh, this is actually kind of scary. Wait. Where is our rumble? I don't like the rumble. It actually does protect Sven a little bit. I think Svenzar's good. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, this fight's so split for IMT. Like, you want Mass to kind of hold the line, right? I mean, Armeo's on. Armeo gets fucking tapped. Armeo's flash. I would fucking send it, man. I guess the Chris's flash too if he sends it. This fight was weird. Good flash from Jensen. I don't know. This fight's everywhere. Fuck it. I'm done. Good Baron. Let's get out of here. I'm here playing for... They drop 2 inhibitors, take 1 bounty. It's not ideal. Tough game at this point. Mask has no flash. I like the drop. Wait, what? Did this not pop sleep? Really? What? Yo, actually though, how does this not pop sleep, guys? I do not know. Explain to me. How does this not pop to sleep? What? It's not, though. It has upfront damage. He's not taking damage from it. This is a bug. Wait, this is actually a bug. How the fuck does this not pop sleep? And where's the damage? That's from Comet and Scorch. He's straight up not taking damage from this ult. I found a bug. I'm sending this. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I found a bug. Where's Greg? All right, give me a sec. I'm sending this afterwards. This is a bug, no? Okay, so he's drowsy. This just doesn't take... He doesn't take any damage. That damage is like from Scorch, I think, and a dot. And then he starts taking damage after he's out of sleep from Rumble ult. Like, it's not game-breaking, but it's one that the team should be aware of, if that's the case. That's really weird. It's not doing damage while he's asleep, yeah. Alright, whatever. GG's. Alright. Immortals. This was your second best year compared to 21 where you actually made playoffs in post-COVID franchise era. Unfortunately. Alright. GG's Dig, 2-1. Actually, I do think we saw some promising stuff from Dig going into playoffs with just how they played around the grubs and some of their rotations. I actually see some improvement from Dig. I'm still worried about the early games. They're a team that's much more likely to index towards later stages of the game, which I feel like they do play better given their experience, but I think that they might get blown out of the water early a little bit. That said, 14-16 should be a really good patch for them. Senna's playable. Azir, Ori will be much more playable as well. And if we're getting a lot of Senna, I feel like mages will, you know, be a little bit better. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. That's it for me with this VoD review. And if you guys tuning in, that's the last VoD review of LCS. If it's on YouTube, I got one more to go on Twitch later today. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Feel free to drop a like, comment, and or a sub. Follow me everywhere on CubbyXX. And thanks for getting me to the YouTube Partner Program. All support's been awesome. So see you guys later. Peace.